I would normally do the countdown, but we're not going to do that. I know some of y'all. Oh God, okay. So some of y'all on Facebook, some of y'all on YouTube. I'm gonna do this because I just seen these screenshots. I sat there during the whole live. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I sat there during the whole live with Rashid and his wife, and I'm not crazy, nor am I stupid or retarded. But people be lying and acting like they didn't say something when they know they did. And then here this dude go, Emerson. So, Emerson, if you want to come on, you go ahead and say you want to come on, and I will send you the link. Because here's my thing, and it sounds petty. Oh, you said something about me. Don't lie. You know what I'm saying? Don't lie. Don't try to tell me what the Bible say, right? Hey y'all. Don't try to tell me what the Bible say. And you mad at gay people and all of this stuff. And then y'all having a whole conversation about me in the inbox. Y'all see Charlamagne? Now I'm waiting on Kim. I'm waiting on, who am I waiting on? I'm waiting on Kim. I'm waiting on Rashid again, his wife. And I'm waiting on, what's that boy name? Superintendent Florence. Now, hey y'all, what's going on? Hey. This one, y'all, I promise you, I'm telling you, I can't make this stuff up. The man said to me, he said, he not mad at me, ain't got nothing against me. But then turned around and said he don't like the fact that he got put out the church, but yet and still I can get up in the church and be used and operated. Now, yeah, DW, I'm waiting. Listen here, okay? You know what? I need to send this to Dennis too. This man said, now I'm looking at the inboxes, right? At the inbox. You said you ain't got nothing against me, but y'all having a whole conversation. Y'all having a whole conversation. So I just sent this. Oh, okay. Yes, mama. Bring yourself on. I want you and your husband. Boys, I'm sending y'all. I sent y'all the link. Okay. Because I want everybody to be able to come on. Because everybody couldn't hear everybody. Okay. Everybody couldn't hear everybody. Rashid said that Superintendent Florence was trying to get at his wife. Superintendent said that's a lie. I said, okay. Hey, bruh, I ain't said. They said it. It is what it is. Boom. All right. So here we are. Okay. Here we are. Now. Uh-oh. Kim.
Hey, Demario, hold on for 1 minute.
Okay. Portia is here. She needs to. Portia, you need to fix your microphone and your video, okay? Fix your microphone and your video, baby.
Hold on.
Right, we here. Hey.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Portia.
Okay, because I'm at work still. I can't go
Can you hear me?
on the channel right now.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now, what were you saying? I'm sorry.
I said, everybody said
I
they
said,
need to.
everybody said that.
Somebody got some on the
Somebody
background.
got someone
Turn
in
it
the
off.
background. Turn it off.
What is
I
it?
don't know. It might be my Bluetooth.
Okay.
Okay.
Portia and Rasheed
Portia
weren't
and Rasheed
talking,
weren't talking.
and Kim said she
And
needed
Kim
to
said she
say and
needed to
address some
say and address
things.
some things.
Superintendent said they
Superintendent
need.
And
said
she's
they
not
need
here back from work, so it's just me.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay. Are you ready for me, Demario?
yeah, I'm ready.
yeah,
Y'all go
I'm
ahead.
ready. Y'all go ahead.
Okay. Here's the problem that I have. First of all, me and Rashid and Portia guess we have never been friends. I met them through either
You're
Cepeda
like
or
right
Warren.
there, like for real.
Hold on.
Because what you're not gonna do,
I'm not gonna argue. Hear
Demario,
me out.
don't bring me
Then
on
learn
your
to hear me
side
out.
with this
No,
liar. Because what I'm
let's not
not
do
gonna
Wait,
that
wait,
do
wait,
is
today.
wait.
that.
Hold
Because
on.
that's what's not. Because look, hold up. Let me
Portia,
help
do
you
you have
understand something about
devices?
Portia. Let me help you understand something about Portia. I'm
I
about
don't want
lying.
to know about
You're lying
Portia.
as much.
No.
I
Stop,
don't.
y'all.
Same with
I
her.
need to
Me
know,
same
do
with
you
you,
guys
like
have
for
two
real.
devices on?
You what?
Do you have
Do you
two
have two
devices on right
devices
now?
on right now?
No, I don't. All I have is my phone on.
Kim, are you
Kim,
in
are you
your
in
car?
your car?
I'm in my car, but I don't have another device.
Do you
All
have
I
me
have is
plugged
my
into your
phone.
car?
Into your car.
Yes, I do.
Unplug me.
Unplug.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Okay, that's better.
Okay.
Yeah, that's better.
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Okay. If you can, you're the one that's having this broadcast. Am I correct?
I am.
Okay. Can you please let everyone know that they're going to have to let a person speak their opinion and their truth? You can get mad all you want, but we're adults and we should know how to talk to each other without
And
going
as an
back and forth.
adult, I
I'm
ain't finna
not going
sit
to
here and listen
argue.
to your
That's what I
lies. Me
won't do.
either. Because I
Okay.
hang up. Like for real. And you know I will.
See, that's what I'm talking about. I can't even talk without her saying a word
You're
or
not
two.
finna lie.
And I'm
That's
not going
all
to
I'm
do that
saying.
because I'm not a child
Right.
and I am going to talk.
But you're a liar. That's what you are. You're a liar. You are a whole liar.
Okay,
And
so
what
I'm
I'm
gonna
not
let.
gonna do is
Okay,
be subject to your lies. I will
okay.
hang
So
up
Portia,
and
here's what we're gonna do.
disconnect.
Then hang up.
I sure
No.
will.
Listen.
Demario, I thought you wanted to talk to me. I'm thinking it's you.
What?
I have no interest in speaking to a liar. Okay? None.
Okay. Well.
This lady got my number. She could have called me directly. She could have
Okay.
called me. She got my
But
number.
here's the thing.
Had
This.
it for the past 7,
I
8
did.
years.
I did call you and I inboxed you. I sent
You
that
inboxed me.
text to
No, didn't. I
Demario as
called you when
proof.
you was going off on them people on Facebook.
Demario, I
I
can
called
barely
you.
hear without my phone being plugged into the car.
Well, Kim, I need you to go in the house because it's a bad echo.
That's not it's on a speaker as well. The phone that I was on, my son took that phone. But I can talk. I mean, I'm going to say this, and I'm not going to shy down of what I'm saying. The first problem that I have, I don't know, because everybody comes from different walks of life. However, they define friend. Let me tell you what I define friendship as. A friendship is somebody that I talk to every day. Friendship is something that I said that you and I are going to be friends. We weren't none of that. All we had was the
You a
church.
liar.
They
You a
came in at
liar.
5 a.m.
When you
prayer.
gonna sit there and be
We
like, oh,
talked
me and
after
Cepeda and
prayer.
baby? Stop.
We
Hey,
may have
Demario, I'm
had
finna
maybe
go
two
because
or
this
three
lady
phone
lying.
calls
Like for
after
real.
prayer, but
You're
we
a
never
liar.
solidified
Hold on.
that
You're a
we
liar.
were
Hold on one second.
friends.
Hold on
You're
one
a
second.
liar.
So,
Do I
Because
need
so
to go
I
moving
on
and
want you to,
after
I
forward,
our
want
let's
you to talk after.
conversation? Do I need to do that? Because you a liar. You used to sit there and be like, how me and Sapena was your babies. If you can't call on nobody else, you can call on me.
Demario, can we do something? Because I'm not going to keep on talking over
Well, tell
person,
the
under
truth,
person.
because
I
every
know
time
how to
you lie, I'm gonna
have
cut you
an
off,
adult
liar.
conversation.
Every time you lie, I'm gonna cut
Even
you
if
off.
a person is lying on me, you still need to
every
shut your
time you
mouth
lying,
and
I'm gonna
let
cut
somebody
you
else
off.
talk. We
Again,
know how fat
Demario,
you
if
are.
you want to talk to me, I'll converse with you. I have no interest in conversing and dialoguing
Demario,
with a
what are we going to
liar.
do here?
You're a
Because
liar.
I'm not going to be up here arguing. That's what I
Tell
won't
the
do.
truth. Well,
And
tell the
anything
truth
I have
then.
to say, she's not humble enough. But she called herself a
I
first
ain't
lady
humble. And you
No, no,
call
and
no.
yourself
can't
a
Okay,
shut
so
her
pastor?
listen,
mouth.
And you
listen.
call
If
yourself a
see,
pastor? Right.
okay, so here's the
Exactly.
problem.
Don't come for my
Okay,
call. I won't come for yours.
okay. So Portia,
No.
I want you to go ahead and talk first. Then we're gonna go to Kim. Let him out. Let him go outside and use the bathroom. The reason for this live is because I've already did my part. I got through what I need to get through. Pastor Zima said he needed to come on and address something, and Kim said she needed to address something. Again, like I said before, and I said earlier, I don't know the guest family at all. I addressed what I needed to address early, and so because all of this happened on my live, they asked me, can we all do a live so they can discuss? So I don't know y'all history, but y'all can go ahead
We
and
don't
talk.
have a history. That's the point.
Kimberly Brown, you're an effing liar. I ain't gonna cuss like you. You're a liar.
Who,
Whole
me?
Okay,
liar.
that was old.
No, Kimberly
But okay,
Brown
you keep
is
on,
a
Oh,
liar.
Portia, you keep on
You're a
saying
liar.
that
Because
your
you're a
husband cheating
liar.
on you. You keep on saying that's
Oh
old,
God.
baby. But
It
then you
is
keep
old.
on
You
bringing up
talking about
sins of mine.
2015,
Yes, I cursed.
2016.
Yes, I
2015,
did. I sure
2016.
did.
You
And
talking
I'll
about
admit
old
what I've
stuff. We're
done.
past
But
that.
this is
Find
not
something new
this
to talk about.
conversation. This conversation is about this. Your husband said a couple of things. And when he
Said
said those
what?
couple of things, that was my fight with Demario. Demario is my family. The problem that Demario had was with your husband and with Emerson. I don't know anything about anything else other than your husband coming and attacking me on Facebook, telling me about cursing. Now, if we want to deal with, wait a minute, if we want to deal with sin, if I want to say sin, the Bible, there is not no time span about sin. If you ask God to forgive you, you have no business bringing up somebody's sin before
So why
somebody's
you still
sin that
bringing
they've
up what he
already
did
repented
5,
on.
6 years
Your
ago?
husband
Preach
brought
to
up the
yourself. Tell the
factor
mirror
that
in your
I
face.
cursed, the factor that I
Again,
cursed.
you're
The
talking about
moment
what he did
the
5,
moment
6
that
years
I
ago.
start talking
You
about
want y'all
his
want nobody to remember your
adultery,
cussing,
then
but you
that's
want to
when
still
y'all
talk
want to
about
say it's
him cheating
old.
5, 6
It's
years
old.
ago. It
Well,
is
when you
old.
heard me
It ain't
curse,
had nothing to do
that's
with you.
old. That's
Again,
old.
you're still
Look at
talking
you
about
now,
5, 6
sweetheart.
years
I'm
ago.
talking.
Oh, I get it.
I'm
You don't want
talking.
me to talk about your
You
mess,
won't
but
let
you want to talk
nobody
about
say
others. Got
anything.
you.
I'm
Okay.
that see, I don't jack
Got it.
jaw with a
I
female.
understand.
I tell you to
Stop it.
drop your
Stop
location.
it.
I don't do that.
Exactly,
why?
because
Why are
that's
we
what I'm
fighting?
on. Drop a location.
Why are we
That's what
fighting?
I'm
Period.
just saying.
Because that's
Why are
what
we
I'm
fighting?
on.
Why
I
do we
don't do
want
all
to?
that. Drop a location.
We
Okay,
don't have
okay,
to
wait.
do all of that.
Because
Kim,
that's what
hold
I'm
on.
on. I don't do this popping
Kim,
crap. I don't do
Portia,
that.
hold on 1 second. Now, talking to the thing. Your thing.
Yes, sir.
You said you wanted to address something with the whole Portia and
Exactly. So can I talk?
hold on.
Yes, I did. I just have one issue. I didn't hear it when it was stated and it was brought to my attention. And blessings to everybody that's on. It was brought to my attention something about speaking bad of brother guest and saying that, I think he said I wanted to sleep with his wife or something like that. Well, I
You
take great
did make
offense
a
to that.
comment. You
I
did
don't know
make a
where that
comment.
came from. One of the things that
You
I
made
had
a
stated
comment.
earlier, that close my door, baby. I had stated earlier that they were musicians at our church and did a very good job, and I don't know where the disconnect came. And
Visa, go ahead. Because I'll
I
tell you where it
didn't
came
I
from.
didn't know and when I say disconnect, I mean where the anger and the frustration came, because I didn't have a problem with them. And so and I still don't, other than hearing what I heard on today. And I here was more cases going on, and I would have addressed that particular time. But I just want to know where did that come from, and what did I do in order to give that off? Because that's certainly not my character reputation, and I've never, from that day to this day, ever wanted anything from Portia Guest. There was nothing ever that I wanted from her. So is that something that he came up with, she came up with, and how do we fix
No, it
that?
was a
Because
comment
I
that you
care about
made.
character and integrity. All this other garbage is
It was
foolishness
a
to me.
comment that you made. That's where it came from.
And what was the comment that was made?
We were leaving church one evening, and I was walking behind him as he was taking the keyboard out. And your brother, Jarrell, blocked the door. I couldn't get out. And you asked, you was like, how long y'all been married? And I forgot how long it had been at that time. And I told you. And you were like, are you happy? I said, if I wouldn't, I wouldn't tell you. And I walked out. That's where that came from. And I
Okay.
told my husband. And he
Yeah,
said something to you. And we left your church shortly after. That's where it
I
came
never knew why. I thought it was because one. Well, first of all, let me address that. I have no clue what you're talking about.
from. Of course you
I have
don't.
no clue of that. God knows
Of
in
course
heaven
you
I don't
don't.
have any clue of that. Number two,
Of
I
course you
really
don't.
thought it was because at that particular time when we were started, it was we were only paying $50. We were a new church. I didn't have any money to give at that time, and I thought
Of
that's
course you don't know
why
what I'm talking about. And it
that's
had
why
nothing
you
to do
left
with the
to go
money.
somewhere else. But let me
No,
just
because
say
after we
this.
left there, we
Let
weren't
me
even
just say
going
this.
anywhere
You
else.
said what you needed to say. I don't know anything about locking up a door and asking you if you were happy in a
Your
marriage.
brother Jarrell
First
blocked
of
the
all,
door when I was trying
first
to
of
go
all,
out,
let me tell
and
you
I could
something,
not leave.
sweetheart. You had children. There
We
was
sure did.
nothing you could have done for me. I don't want children.
Okay,
I
so
don't
wait,
have
wait. Let me
children
make this
today,
clear. Let me make this
and
clear.
I never had, and I don't have them.
Superintendent, hold
And
on one
so
second. Let
I
me make this
never
clear.
would have been interested or
Superintendent,
attracted to you. Hold on
superintendent.
for a second, because you had children. I never would
Oh
have gotten
yeah.
involved with you because of who you were with, and I don't do
Mm-hmm.
mess. That's not my, and you're
Right.
not even my type.
That
That
sounds
that's
great.
not my
But I
style and my
know
flow.
the
And
truth,
therefore,
and that
I do.
ain't it.
What I am going to do is, if you say that happened, I don't have no way of going back no 13
That ain't
years.
that.
But if you say that happened, we
It did.
apologize for. I apologize for
It
it. But
did.
sweetheart, I do not remember that. I don't
I.
believe in
Of
my
course
heart
you
of
don't.
hearts that it happened. And
Of course you don't remember
that's
that.
what you all, if that's what you all are holding on to, then I
One
apologize
thing
for that.
about me,
But
I might be a lot of things, but a liar ain't one of them. I ain't
that's
got to lie
that's
about
that's that's
nothing.
well, that ain't been proven by all the stuff that's taking place today. But
I
all I'm
ain't
saying
got to
is that
lie
that's
about
all I
nothing.
wanted to say.
Not a
That was
thing.
my only place in it.
Anything I
Brother
could
Giles, I
say,
think you
anything
asked
I
me a question.
say, it ain't.
What
I
you asked me,
promise you,
Brother
I ain't
Giles,
got to
and
lie
I'm
about
finished
nothing.
with that. Is there anything else that you needed from me?
No.
I
Well,
can
what I
lie
was
about
gonna say
one
was,
thing.
okay, you
Go
said,
ahead.
well, she said that he asked you asked you asked her, was she married or happily married or something like that.
He asked, how long were we married?
Okay.
And then he asked, well, are you happy?
Yeah.
That's what he asked. So me,
Go
we
get it.
weren't married that long. It might have been maybe 2-3 years at the time. I'm uncomfortable in that conversation. Why is this man asking me if I'm happy in my marriage? So what I did was I went to my husband and said, this dude just asked me, was I happily married?
Okay. Well, Portia,
That's what I did.
I'm not defending or anything, but that does not say that he's trying to get with you. Now I don't know. Maybe if there's something else, you say that, but
It
that is
is
never. Huh?
it was the way it was done. It was the way it was done because it's like I'm walking out behind my husband. Then I get blocked and can't leave. Like you're blocking me inside this building. I'm blocked in and can't get out.
Help her
It
get it.
was the way it was done. Then prior to that, I'm not
Hold
gonna
on.
even bring all that into it's some other stuff, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. Like I said, of course, people ain't gonna remember, People ain't gonna remember. It's always slick comments made. Always. Always.
Okay. Superintendent, was that all you wanted to discuss?
Yeah, I'm just as much in the dark as I was there. But that's all. The only
No,
reason I wanted
I
to
don't
address
expect you
it
to remember
is
anything
because
that
it's
incriminates you. I
done
don't
and
expect you to
stated
remember it.
publicly. And like I said, I would have done it then, but I totally missed it. I couldn't hear what was going on. And so I
Right,
stand on what I said, stand on always.
right.
And furthermore,
Okay.
the biggest thing is, if I was, it wouldn't have been with her. God knows in heaven. It's just too many things.
Right,
So that's all I wanted to say.
right.
Now, whatever else y'all got to do, you go
Okay.
take care of it.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Thank you,
I'm gonna
Elder.
pretend that my mother-in-law and your mama never had a conversation. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Don't play with me
Okay.
like for real. Don't.
Kim. Oh, where is this? Where is this? What's the guy's name? Livingston? No, it ain't Livingston. It's Emerson. Where is he at?
Who? I
Where's
don't know.
Emerson?
I have no idea. But he ain't got no more time to tag me in nothing. Straight up.
Yeah,
I
because he
told
just
you, Demario, I told you that he tagged you, me, and whoever that Darius guy is, and he put some information on there. Now, on that whole thing that he tagged to us, it was a conversation between him and Rashid. That's when I don't know if it was Emerson, I don't know if it was Rashid, but they said you weren't anointed and you can't sing.
It was
Now let's
Emerson. It
roast.
ain't. It wasn't
You got
Rashid.
that? Don't you?
It
Did
was
you get it,
Emerson.
Demario?
here's what I'm gonna do.
That was Emerson. That
Because
was not Rashid.
okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Portia, Kim, Rashid, this is what I'm gonna do. Because
He's not here.
again,
He went back to work.
he went back to work. Okay.
Yes.
So where's this thing? I'm gonna send it because again, like all of this extra stuff.
You sound distorted.
I'm still here. Hold on. Right, Emerson, check it out. Okay, Emerson, check your inbox. Because again, you know, Portia, this is what I'm saying. Like again, you're the wife, and maybe a lot of stuff is going on that you don't see. But this is the conversation that's been going on, and everybody feels like oh well, I need to say this, I need to say that. I'm like, look, y'all, I ain't got no problems with nobody. I ain't got no problems with nobody. But then we get tagged, and I'm just like, okay, the show ended, but it continues.
But that's what I'm saying. We ain't had nothing to do with Emerson doing what he just did. After we spoke with you, that was the end of that. Emerson did that after we got off live with you.
Let me ask a question. Did Emerson see that live?
He said he did.
Okay. Well, I'm still gonna say, why would he include me? Because I have nothing said about Emerson. I don't know him like that.
His comment on
I
that
never
post,
even said anything about him.
he said that he saw the live
Why
and you
tag
mentioned.
me in that?
He said he saw the live and you mentioned his name. That's what he said. It's in the thread.
I
That's what he
told
just.
I told Demario, whatever Rashid and Emerson do, what was that text? What was that post about? That's the only question I asked and put his name in it. I wanted to know what was going on. Now, I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to go back and forth. I won't do that. You say I have your number. I don't have your number anymore. If you like
Oh,
to give it to me, you can
I spoke.
inbox me. You can
Right.
give it to me. It's no problem. We can talk. But to
You can give.
argue back and forth, the problem that I have, and I sent
Right.
you an inbox. I sent you an inbox in December. I sent you an inbox in March, and I sent you an inbox in April. And I gave Demario the one of the inboxes because I gotta find your when you block a person, it's hard to find the texts in the messengers. I blocked your husband because
You
he
last
kept on
about
throwing up my sins.
December
If
asking
I
me to donate
repented,
my.
I don't care if
That
it's
was
a
the
day
last time.
later, 2 day, 3 day. If I repent, it is not fair to bring up the old, even if the old is a week old, even if it's 2 days old. You don't know when I've
It's
repented.
in
So
my
if you
feelings.
don't like me to talk about what happened with you all and you say it's old, then why talk about it
You
with
keep
me?
talking about
Why
it.
come
That's
on my
you.
page and
You
say,
keep talking
who's
about
going to
it.
listen to somebody
You
that
keep
cursed?
talking
That
about
was your husband. Instead
it.
of me
You
taking your husband on, I came to you in your inbox. I showed Demario the proof.
in November.
Get your husband and tell him to stay out of my inbox. I'm a single woman. I don't want no married man in my inbox.
More.
That's
Say that.
period.
No more,
I have
right?
nothing against you, Portia.
No,
I have
don't want
nothing
to.
against you at all. But we're not friends and we never have. But we are
Okay.
ecclesiastic sisters and brothers.
Billy Brown,
We are
stop
the
that.
church.
Stop
And if the
it.
church
Okay,
can't
Stop
come
listen,
to
it.
each
church,
other and
Stop
talk
it.
to each other,
this ain't,
Go find your
listen, listen.
homeboy, Prophet Andre, since we've
I can't
never
hardly
been
hear
friends.
you, sweetie.
Go find Prophet Andre, since we never been
Okay,
friends.
so here's what I
Go,
want
go
y'all to do.
find him, since we ain't never been friends. Please, go
Oh,
talk to your
I
I
want
would
homie
y'all to
first.
do.
Prophet. Since we ain't
I
never been
want y'all,
friends.
excuse me.
Listen,
Hello, 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 hello. I want y'all to leave this church stuff out because apparently this ain't got nothing to do with church. Okay? These are
Exactly.
grown people. Wait, Kim. These are grown people. They have
That's
something to
not me
say about
talking.
you. So address it as such. Okay? I don't need to hear nothing about no the Lord said, he said, God said. No, address it as grown people. These are
she
all
said
grown
we've
Exactly.
people
never been
on here.
friends.
Address it
Addressing.
as such.
She said we've
Now,
never
Emerson
been
is on
friends. I'm
here.
addressing that.
Emerson is on here because he just made a post. Now, I didn't see it until later on. Darius told me about it. Kim told me about it. And so I just told Emerson, okay, you come on. What you got to say?
Uh, I saw y'all live. Y'all can hear me good?
Yes.
All right. So I saw the lives. I couldn't engage because I was at work. But I just want to give a whole context to the start and the completion of everything that went on from the time of me seeing the post that Rashid made and then him conversing with me and telling me to check my inbox, which I did, and we had that conversation. And I said what I said as far as replying to the videos, and I asked for the link because I'm like, I'm gonna comment it. I'm gonna comment what I have to say there directly as well. And I did that. And then I added that Rashid sent me, which he didn't say, hey, go to this post, but indirectly, I mean, I didn't know nothing about nothing until I checked my inbox. So
You asked for
So
the
it was
link.
sent to you?
yeah, I
He
commented.
asked for it. After
So,
he asked him for it, yes, it was sent to him.
but before that, I saw Rashid's post and I commented
You
and he
saw
said
a
it's true. And I
post.
said, I know.
Exactly.
And then he said, bro, check your inbox. Because before he said check your inbox, I noticed I had an inbox. So he told me to go and check it. And then that's where the conversation continued.
It wasn't
So,
that video though.
it wasn't what
It
video?
wasn't that video though. It
It
wasn't
wasn't
that
that
video,
video.
Emerson. No,
It
it
wasn't
wasn't
that
that
video.
podcast. The first video he sent you was not that podcast.
Yeah, I didn't ask for the other video either. He sent me both.
Okay. All right.
I mean, you can see that as plain as day. That's all in the screenshots.
I
He
can't hear you,
volunteered.
Demario.
Portia, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just going to ask this question. How you know?
He just posted the thread. I just read the thread. I read the thread. I saw what he posted.
Okay. Y'all carry on.
Yeah. I mean,
Emerson,
yeah, who am I speaking to?
this is Demario.
Okay. You want me to continue? What's happening?
Yeah, Continue. Go with what you were saying.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, the conversation happened exactly how it happened on the screenshot. He showed me what he was referring to. He said, "This is his life on Sunday." And then he said, "This is what he does throughout the rest of the week," which it was the podcast video. I didn't ask for that video either. I commented on his status. He said, "Check your inbox," and we conversed from there. And then when I saw that second video about the podcast, I have my own thoughts about things, and so I wanted to directly, post what my sentiments were in the messenger. I wanted to start a direct conversation, and that's what I did. And then I just added that extra detail that, by the way, Rashid sent me a Kingdom Guest, and he didn't know. He didn't say go to this post and start mess. But I'm not finna talk behind the scenes about stuff and keep it cloaked. I mean, why? We can have conversation like this and get it all rectified, So if I hadn't did what I did, y'all would have still been carrying on, talking behind each other's back or talking and the apology was forced. It wasn't genuine. Did you still feel the way that he feels about y'all? He's still calling y'all girl and all this other stuff, these derogatory terms, which I didn't even do that. So it's just like, come on, be honest.
Once again, did he call you out of your name during that live feed, Demario? Darius? I don't recall him calling y'all out of y'all name.
No, he didn't call me out of my name.
No, this is Darius. No, he did not during the live.
Okay. So again, Emerson made a post after the live, after he apologized to y'all, still trying to start up mess. That's my whole point.
Just because I make a post doesn't mean I'm trying to start up anything.
Emerson,
if anything, I was giving context.
On that.
But y'all have a own way of seeing certain things. Y'all are in a bubble. Y'all are in your head. And everybody knows it.
All right.
The other lives that y'all did, y'all in your head. Nobody can get a word in because
what are you
y'all got to say.
You
know what I'm talking about. Don't play stupid.
No, you said
don't play stupid. Don't play stupid.
I ain't
chick.
playing stupid. I want to know
you
what
are playing stupid.
What other lives?
Y'all always carry this
one.
Go down your husband's timeline and tell me what live. You were on one of them. So don't play
dumb
with me.
Tell specifically.
You don't need to ask.
I'm a direct person, so directly tell me what.
Obviously, you're not a direct person. Obviously, you have some kind of mental illness because you can't remember a live that you were on.
Now I have a mental illness.
Yeah, you do. I'm not playing this game with you. Okay. I'm not playing this game with you.
I have a mental illness now. You real cute. Okay.
Could have fooled me.
Okay, I have a mental illness. Right.
I'm not playing these games with you, Portia.
Cute. Real cute.
Y'all both know what y'all do.
Y'all got my number too. For real.
Emerson.
Mm-hmm.
Emerson, can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine.
Okay, I can barely hear you. I'm sorry. I'm having phone problems. Let me ask you a question. Do you know me or do you know of me?
We were Facebook friends. I don't even know how I know you. I just know my name came up, and so the reason I tagged you in the post is because I saw the live where y'all were trying to figure out, hey, well, how did this start? How did we get to this point? And so I said, hey, I got everything. So I don't care if y'all apologize or anything. Here's the whole context. And if it's really an apology and everything is under the bridge and everything is resolved, you shouldn't have any problem with me revealing what I did reveal.
Okay, let me say
about her.
You're correct. I apologize for stumbling over you because I do want to
apologize.
Okay. What I want to know, when I read up and down your timeline, you're all for what the Father says, all this stuff. Okay. I understand that. Just like DeMario said, leave the church out of it. I'm gonna leave the church out of it. Here's my question. When you tagged me into that whole the thing that you said, there was a conversation between you and Rashid. And there was some, and the one of them said, oh, he just led service last week. Then one said, he's not even anointed. He can't even sing. It's roasting time. It's roasting time. We as people of God, we, even humans, let me just go by humans. We blacks don't have any business roasting each other. Now, if it's to expose, I'm all for it. Expose what's right from wrong. But to roast someone, so my question to you is, who's supposed to be not anointed and can't sing?
That's my opinion that I stand by what I said from the sound
But
of it.
who were you talking about?
I was talking about the first video that he sent of the dude singing.
You talking about DeMario?
I guess if that's the Mario, that's what I'm talking about.
No, he was talking about Darius.
Yes,
There was no video of Demario singing.
the comment was in reference to me.
Okay,
Right, it was
because
about Darius.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
here's
The
my
comment was
thing.
not about Demario. It was about me.
Okay,
Okay.
why do we black people do this? Why do we do each other like this? If he can't sing, but at least he's trying. If he's not, who's get to say who's anointed? Who get to say if you are a child of God? Who gets to say that you are anointed or not?
It's so much I can say about that right there. The reason he feel that way, but I'm not gonna even go there either. I'm not. Cause
You don't have to
I'm
say
not.
that. I know
I'm
what
not.
you're going to say.
I'm not gonna go there.
And
I ain't finna
I'm
go there
gonna
with
say
you.
this,
Okay,
Emerson.
first
I
of all,
don't know you,
bringing,
Portia.
we keep bringing this church stuff in here.
Okay,
The only purpose of me having y'all on here is because everybody was included in all of this. Portia, Rashid, Kim, Emerson, Darius, and then Superintendent. My thing is this right here. Emerson went and posted the screenshots and all this stuff like that. So this is the reason why, again, we having this conversation. Because again, according to the conversation that we just had on live, it's very different from these screenshots.
exactly.
Please help me
Yes,
understand the
and
difference between the two.
I also would like to say I take issue with the fact in those conversations there were other people that were referenced other people's sexuality and other stuff that was referenced in those. And I'm not going to say anything negative of Rashid. He and I have agreed that we will respect each other as men. It was sincere on my part, and I have no choice to believe at this point that it was anything but sincere on his behalf. So I am not here to talk negatively of Rashid. I do, however, take exception with this gentleman that I do not know, who has been so liberal in his commentary of me. Now, if you say I can't sing, fine. That's fine. I can take that because really the opinions of somebody who is not relevant to me doesn't really hurt me. I'll admit it was a struggle that Sunday for a lot of different reasons. It was a struggle, but I pressed on because I said it was not about pleasing anybody. It was about rendering service unto God. Now I know in that I don't want to take it back to church. I know that in church we always people have their opinions. Certain people. Portia is a gifted singer. She has a beautiful voice. She has a gift for taking people into the presence of God. That is something that I've seen and witnessed of her. So at this point, that's why when I saw your post, Emerson, I was kind of like, well, where is he coming from? Because I don't even understand how you even got in it.
You
But
talking
looking
about
at
my
the
comments?
post, no, just initially this morning, how you even came into it, but
Yeah.
looking at some of the screenshots, now it's making sense. Okay, because I could not figure out how this man that I don't know, have never had any interaction with, why does he have so much to say about me? But at this point, I'm at the place where I don't care. I'm relevant, and I'm relevant to people that aren't relevant to me.
Okay,
So I
well,
expect to be talked about.
this how I all got into this and all of this stuff like that. Emerson came to my page because of the video. Okay, we already discussed how he got the video. We already went there. So in all of that, everybody's like, "Oh, I didn't do this. I didn't do that. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. I didn't do that." Now Emerson goes and says, "Well, before I get blamed, here go the receipts." Okay. My thing is this: Sometimes we got, well, not sometimes. We got to own our own stuff, right? If you did something, you did something. You didn't, you did. I don't know about Kim, Rashid, and Portia from years ago. Friends, ain't friends. I ain't got nothing to do with them.
Mm-mm.
But Kim wanted to come on and address something. Okay, Kim addressed it. Boom, bam, poof.
Okay, this is this is my addressing. Um,
No,
it
Kim,
doesn't.
hold
I
on,
don't
hold
care.
on, Kim. Hold on, Kim, hold on.
Hold on, I'm
So
about to
at the
send this
end
to
of the,
Rashid so he could come on here too. Hold on, real
yeah.
quick.
So at the end of the day, it's like if y'all got y'all personal things, y'all got y'all personal things. My thing was,
Right.
I said what I said. We got to the bottom of why Rashid what he said about me. He said he cheated on his wife. He got kicked out of the church, but yet it's still gay people can still operate in the church. Boom. That's the way he felt. He said he think that cheating on your wife and being gay is the same thing. Okay. Hey, I'm not gonna make no quarrels about it because that's how you feel. End of story. You know. So where is I'm trying to
I
pull
just
this.
sent it to him, so I
Okay.
don't know. It may be a minute for him to get on here.
Okay.
Jives, and I can appreciate your commentary as it pertains to what you just stated. Well, my issue, if you want to say I got one, is people commenting on stuff concerning me, my household, my life, and not being truthful about it. When Kimberly Brown went to talking about stuff that my husband did 5, 6 years ago, but don't want me to mention about her cousin. Yes, you did. Let me finish. But don't want me to mention about her cousin. That's a problem for me. Then when she went to talk about we were never friends, lady, we were close enough. Okay. What you used to call my baby? You used to call my baby your youngest church mother. Yeah, you did. Because we used to be in your 5 a.m. prayer. Then
Yeah.
you used to say, if I can't depend on nobody else, I can always depend on Portia and Cepeda. You used to, yes, you did.
Cepeda.
I got the flyers from all of them 5 a.m. services with we just ran into him when we went to Atlanta last time, Prophet Andre. That's the only reason I even know who this dude is. Kirby Gant. I knew him before I knew you. But these people can attest to what I'm saying. You're lying as it pertains to the relationship that we had. You, out of your own mouth, told me
Okay.
to stay away from
Okay.
people
Thank
who are
you.
a part of
Thank
that
you.
community. Specifically, you named Gerard Holmes. You told me to stay away from him because I didn't need to take the ministry that God gave me. This is the stuff that you used to tell me, Kimberly Brown. Then you would sit there and tell me there were people connected to me that didn't mean me no good. I'm not going to call the person name, but this is the stuff that you used to tell me. You used to stay in my inbox. I'm so proud of y'all for getting away from Florida. If you could do ministry here, you could do it anywhere. This is the stuff that you used to come and tell me. So what you would tell me, you one of your messages was something about if you can find an older woman in ministry in the area, I suggest you glean to her. You lean closely to her because you don't want to just link up with anything. This is the stuff you used to tell me. So in your words, that ain't a friendship. But when people are pouring into me, I take closely to that. And at the time, I did. So forgive me for believing who you really were not. So forgive me for that. I won't make the mistake again. And then when Emerson decides to tag me in this thing, like, and then the dude sit there and say I'm hurt. Dude, hurt, that's the furthest thing from me. Like, for real. I'm far from hurt. I don't even do that whole back and forth stuff like that. I used to, but I don't do that stuff, man, like at all. I'm like Kimberly Brown said, I'm one of them. Drop your location. I don't do that. I don't have time for it. I got too much other stuff going on my plate. I don't do that. Darius, I've never had an issue with you ever. I always thought that we were cordial. I even thought we were cool at one time. But I also know that there have been multiple conversations that have taken place at your church with leadership and amongst other people. I can repeat some of the stuff that's been said to me concerning not just you, but other
Who
people
told you
there.
that?
But who told me what?
No, it was the video. Keep talking.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
And
I'm
Portia,
just
I
letting you
want to
know,
say
like,
to you, I want to say to
mm-hmm.
you, I welcome those conversations. Maybe it's something that doesn't necessarily need to happen on here, but I welcome those conversations.
Okay. Good to know. But just know there have been multiple, okay, multiple conversations. And because I'm not that type of person, I choose to refrain from that type of stuff. My husband will tell you, it be so many times I be ready to go in on people, but I don't do it because I try to keep my name clean. I try to stay out of mess. I learned my lesson a long time ago. So when people go to tagging me and doing all this little stupid stuff, I be ready to go in and call it what it is. I just sat there and told him today, nigga, I say whatever I need to say and have half of Tampa Bay ready to fight me and won't care nothing about it and dare somebody to pull up. But that ain't where I'm at no more. I ain't there no more. So I don't appreciate people trying to pull me back to a place that God has delivered me from.
Portion, portion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Darius, Demario, man, again, I apologize. But Emerson, you got to see me, but because I don't squash it with Darius. I don't squash it with Demario. They know about my post. They know why I stand it with my post. But just like Emerson, you and Keon, my homeboy Keon, you tried to make me go against Keon, and Keon ended up giving the church $250 when you thought Keon was going to go in on me. Like, bro, you got to see me, dog. Emerson, Tillman, the second, we going to have to bump heads, bro. And yes, I'm still a pastor, man. But you with that foolishness, dog. You with that female stuff. I have no problem with Darius. I have no problems with Demario. Straight up. I said, we squash it. We all apologize. All for you to tag me in another post, bro. We apologize. All us apologize.
Wait, we're not taking a vote.
He
Say
talking
that
about
one more
me.
time, bro.
Oh, okay. He's talking to Emerson. Okay.
Yeah, Emerson, you gotta see me. Emerson, you gotta see me, bro. You gotta see me. You gotta see. I hope you can fight, Emerson. Like for real. Cause you know I don't have no problem with damn person in the LGBT community, bro. That's you. Every single day you making a post about them people. Every single day you doing a
Exactly.
Your
live
own
about them
words
people.
condemn yourself.
Every
Your
single
own
day.
words condemn yourselves. You don't use words like fag or alphabet people. And you can talk all you want,
Man,
but
Emerson, shut your lame.
talk
Boy,
out your
you lame as
behind.
heck, dog. You lame as heck, nigga. You lame, dog. You
Talk,
lame,
talk, talk.
bro. You lame. you lame. You lame, Emerson. I can say what I want to say. I'm a grown man, dude.
Yeah, I
If I
gave you
want to say
permission.
alphabet instead of saying LGBT,
You
I can
don't
do
give
that, bro.
nobody permission. You lame, nigga. For
Can
real.
you
Nigga,
ever
you
stop
lame,
talking,
dog.
Portia?
Nah, she ain't gotta stop
It's
talking. Nigga
my
don't gotta
mouth,
fight.
and
Don't
as
even
long
have to
as
say.
I
Nigga
want
don't
to
even
run it,
stress my
I'ma
wife,
do that.
boy. Cause I will pull up the temple tonight, nigga. I would get off work and pull up the temple right now. Like, boy, you gonna have to see me, dog. I hope you can fight, Emerson. I really hope you can fight, dog. Like for real, nigga, cause you acting like a real HW or HOE. Straight up, nigga.
Um,
I wouldn't even let you
excuse
fight
me.
this clown, nigga.
Hello?
We
Nah,
got
man,
people for
Emerson
Hello?
finna
that.
slap the mess out this nigga.
For
And I'm
real.
finna go live and
Okay.
slap him.
So this. Okay. I just wanted everybody to get on and say what they need to say. We everybody that I know of, we can kind of squash and move on because again, I already figured out
Oh,
what the real reason was, and it is what it is.
one
Now,
more thing I forgot to say, because my husband wasn't here to hear this. Rashid Zima said he don't recall ever trying to holler at me because I ain't got nothing that he want.
Oh my God.
Right, that part.
Man, come on, Zima Florence,
Like I
man.
said,
Come
I'm
on,
gonna
Zima
pretend
Florence,
like
dog.
your mama and his mama never had a
Y'all act
conversation.
like nothing
I'm
we've
gonna
been
pretend that
through,
never
nothing we
happened.
experienced. Like we just sit here
Can
and
I
make this up. Y'all
can
act
I
like we just sit here and make this
Demario?
stuff up, man. I ain't got nothing to make up, man. And Kimberly Brown, I
Got
ain't even know
nothing.
you was on here. And you flaw as heck. Nigga, you
Yes,
flaw as heck,
I'm
man.
on here.
You flaw as heck.
I'm
You is flow. You is
I'm not gonna
flow.
let
Well,
you
Nigga, I
address
tried
me
to make
like
it seem
that
like I
because
was
you're
in
a
your
man.
inbox trying to talk to
You're a
you.
man.
Like,
I'm not
come
gonna
on,
do
man.
that. I'm
Come
not gonna
on,
do
man. Well,
that.
shut up then. Shut up
Damari,
when a nigga, when a real nigga talk, you shut
Damari,
up.
hold
When
on.
a real nigga talk, you shut up, Kimberly Brown. I ain't never.
what?
Now
No,
wait.
you tell your
No,
wife
no,
that.
no,
You
Kim.
don't tell
Hold
me
on.
that.
Hold on. Because y'all keep talking.
Rashid, don't.
I can't say a word which wise. I want y'all to understand something. Because again, when I said in the beginning, y'all leave the Bible out, y'all couldn't. But y'all want to bring up Bible stuff and everything and pastors. See, this is the reason why I said it on the very live. I said, let me talk to Rashid because I don't want nobody to get disrespected and feel like I'm coming at somebody sideways. That's the reason why I said to Portia, let me talk to your husband. Because at the end of the day, it's gonna go all the way left, and I don't want that. So it is what it is. So now we here. So now folks want to fight because Emerson said something to Portia and Portia said something to Emerson, and then now Rasheed responding to Kim. And again, this is why we are where we are.
Well, Kim, I don't know really what the issue is with Kim. All she wanted to do was bring up my past.
Can me
Granted,
and Portia talk?
everybody in their moment know I cheated on my wife,
Well,
man.
you
Just like
and
your husband
Portia
cheated on you. Just
need
like
to
your
get
I
on.
need
husband
to
cheated on
address
you.
Portia.
Just like your husband cheated on you.
I'm not gonna
But
approach
Kimberly
a
Brown,
man.
Wait,
Not like that.
why you can't respect that I've reconciled my relationship, Kimberly Brown? Why you still want to bring up my past? Why you can't
Can I
respect
answer
that
that?
I
Can I answer it?
apologize to my wife? Why you
Can I
can't respect
answer
that I
that?
reconcile my marriage? I fixed my
Okay, can I
marriage. And
answer that?
God allowed us to be a in the pandemic with no help from them pastor, no help from them leader. It was nothing but God, and God is still
Can I
blessing.
answer that question?
No, ain't nothing to answer because you still with that flow stuff,
No,
man.
you ask a
Still with that flow
question
stuff.
and I'm gonna
Nobody got
answer it.
time to
Well,
hear me in the
I'm gonna take
man.
time to respond. I'm gonna take time to
For real.
respond. Just
Well,
like
So
you're
I'm gonna
asking me
say
please,
that
before
man.
y'all take
question.
this time, I'm gonna say one thing I don't do is condone violence or anything like that. I'm trying to have a conversation with everybody and let everybody say what they need to say because at the
Hey,
end of the
it ain't
day,
gonna work like this, man, because people ain't
And
being
I
real,
keep on
Demario.
getting cut off.
Demario,
You
people
keep
ain't being
lying.
real,
I
Demario.
want to talk to
People ain't being
nobody.
real. Kimberly Brown, Kimberly Brown, you're not being real, man. You
Sir,
know
don't keep
we
on
was your
Kimberly Brown.
we
You
was
are
your
doing?
A1 hitters. We
You
was
know
your
what you're
hitters.
doing?
We was
You're
your hitters.
showing people that you're
And I,
not pastoral
man, I'm not
material.
worried about I'm not
yeah,
worried
That's
about
what
what
okay,
you
you're
talking about.
showing.
yeah,
I'm
okay,
not
we're
worried
going
about
there.
what you want to
No,
say, Kimmy. I'm not worried
Demario,
about you.
because I
You the
asked
church. But
to
you're a
address
perfect example for a
Portia,
pastor. And
and
you
I
ain't
keep
saying
on
all
getting
this
cut
extra stuff
off.
on me, man. I'm a
I'm
grown
not going to
man.
Kimberly
stand
Brown, if
on
you want to
here.
talk to
I'm a
me,
grown
I got
man.
a
I'm
whole
a
Cut him
grown
inbox.
man.
off.
I'm a
Cut him
grown
I
off,
got
man.
a whole
I'm a
inbox.
Demario.
grown man. I'm a grown man.
I got a whole inbox, Kimberly Brown, if you want to talk to me.
So it's okay for them, Kimberly Brown, and all it is. It's
Man,
okay.
Kimmy,
No,
You
why
said
I
you
you
want
will,
to talk
I
to
will
leaving
me.
here
I'm
It's
say,
though?
okay,
talking to you.
Demario.
hold on,
Why you leaving
wait,
here,
hold
Kim?
on now before you come for me now. Hold on. Now I
No,
was
no,
trying
Why
no.
you
to
I'm
leaving
say
here,
asking
Kim?
a
something. I was
question.
trying to say something to him. So
Okay.
But Kim, why are
don't
you
come at me
even
like
here,
I'm trying to
Kim?
be on somebody's side. Hold on, Rasheed.
But
That
why is
in
she
the
here,
day, I'm
Demario?
for
I
what's
thought
right.
we was
I don't
cool.
have
I
nothing
thought
to
we
do
squashed this.
with what nobody else
He's
on
not
here got going
listening to
on.
you,
He heard me. I don't have
but he's not
nothing to do
listening.
with what anybody else got going on here. I just
Okay.
wanted to address the status that Emerson had posted. It's been addressed. That's where we are.
Right. And
Okay.
before Emerson addressed that, before Emerson screenshot, we had already talked. We done already went live. We don't apologize. We brought that post up, but because Emerson is still bitter, and I want to slap the mess out of Emerson.
Hey,
Now we back. Now
hey,
we back
stop.
on the live stream on the StreamYard. Now we back on StreamYard. We don't already squash this. I don't have no problem with you, Demario. Derek, I have no problem with you. I apologize for making that post. Y'all
Hey,
remember
Rasheed,
me
I can't hear you.
apologizing for making the post? I apologize for making the post, y'all. I ask y'all to forgive me. So why are
Oh,
we still
everything is
here?
good. Rasheed, I'm good. I'm good.
Well, bro, I apologize. Kimberly Brown, I really want to sit down and talk to you because, like I say, I'm going to just be real with you, Kimberly Brown. When I came into the church, when we first came into the church, man, you was one of the first ones I thought was real. You feel me? I respected everything you had going on. I saw how everybody was coming against you, man. And that's why I say, me and my wife, we was riders with you. You had our back at one point in time, Kim. We was your A spoon coon. We was your number one hitters at that 5 a.m. prayer. I had my whole team over there with you, Miss M. Brown. For real. Even when you was going in on the shit with the Tampa Bay, guess who was rooting you on? I was rooting you on until you went to talk about Donovan.
Wait a minute. When I went on what?
That time you went live, you were exposing everybody in Tampa Bay. I was rooting you on. I was encouraging. I was telling you to go. I was supporting you because
I
I
didn't
know
see
the
all of
foolishness.
that.
No, I promise you. If you go look at my Rashid Mount Up guest page, I was telling you
But
to
Rush,
go. Like I was
but
supporting you
okay,
because I know. Go ahead.
Let me come in and say something without
Go
you
ahead.
or your wife interrupting me.
Long as you
Go
Okay.
ain't
ahead.
lying, I won't say
But
a
No,
word.
it's not about as long
Let
as
her
I'm
talk.
not lying. I'm not a child. You
Okay,
can't
Let
talk
her
to
let me
have
me
say
it.
this
like
before
that.
you say that. And I'm cutting you
Let her
off, but I
have it.
want to make this make sense. Now, if we're going to have
Now,
conversations as adults, understand this. When somebody feels offended, they're going to say something. At the end of the day, this goes for everybody on here. Darius and I, we good. We just trying to talk about this.
Fortune, let us talk, though, Fortune. Let us talk.
If somebody feels that something ain't correct, they're gonna say something. But I just want all y'all to understand. If y'all want to talk about Bible stuff, the Bible say if you got an alt against somebody, go to them and go to them alone. Now, Kim, ain't you said this Facebook church, right? So
yep,
everybody who got a problem, seemingly has a problem, is on here. So whatever y'all problem, if y'all can't work this stuff out, then don't throw up no Bible scriptures. Don't sit up here and talk about
right,
the Lord said. Because
right.
again,
I agree.
hey Kim, this is not at you. Again, you cannot sit up out here and preach effectively to somebody if you can't find out what the issue is and work it out. And if you can't
Correct.
work it out, the Bible says shake those your feet and move right along. We ain't got to mention these
Correct.
people no more.
Go ahead,
I
Miss Kim.
digress.
Okay.
Go ahead.
With that
Yeah,
being
Miss Kim,
with that
go ahead.
being
Go ahead
said,
and say what you got to say.
with that being said, um, Rashid, you kept on coming on my Facebook page, and you would throw out what you were throwing out. And you didn't even know my life. You didn't even know my stance from one Sunday to another Sunday. If I said on Kirk Franklin, when I did a post about Kirk Franklin, you came at me about that. When I did a post about the gay community, how I love them, how I this and all of that whole live, you threw out scriptures on me then. Okay. Today, when I even said in my book, now the way your wife explained about friendship, I can see the way she understands it that way. But with me, that had never crossed my mind. We're in a sacred place. Yes, of course, she is right. I did encourage her. I did say certain things that she said that I did, but I never looked at it that we are friends because of where I was. So I don't dislike you. I don't hate you, but I did come at you and I said, please stay off of my Facebook. You a week later start calling me out on my sins about cursing because I said ass and damn or about Kirk Franklin. When I said that, you came at me, but a whole week. So for me to come at you to tell you that you cheated on your wife, not because of something that I heard from people in the streets, but because of the Facebook. Okay, the same way that you're telling me that it's old. Why am I bringing up on your stuff? Same way I can say about you. Why you bringing up the old? You came on my Facebook on 3 different times that I asked you to stop. I sent to Mario a shot where I texted your wife and I asked her to get you out of my inbox. Stop coming in, stop coming on my page, stop coming in my inbox. I sent that text. And then I called several times and I never got a return call. That's all I'm saying. If you want to condemn me, talk to me, dude. Pick up the phone, just like your wife said, I got your number, but I promise you I don't any longer. I don't.
You
After
called
that day, after I blocked you, I never had your number. So
who
what
you
I'm
said you
saying to
called?
you, I called your wife.
You called me? On what?
Yes.
On Messenger?
No, I
On my
called you
phone?
on your, excuse me,
On my phone?
on your phone number
Let me
that you
go to these
gave me.
contacts right now.
And I'm not
I,
going to say, I'm not going to say it on over the record, but I even inboxed you, Portia.
you inboxed me in November. That was the only
I
time. No, I take
inboxed
it
you.
back. And then you
No,
inboxed me in December asking for a donation. Yeah, you did.
no, I didn't ask you
Yes,
for a
you
donation. That was my
okay.
staff for the donation for the homeless.
I you want me to send you the
All right,
screenshot?
we'll
What
give
No,
you
no,
your
no. I didn't
donation, no
say,
problem.
okay.
wait a minute. I did not say, I personally didn't
Of
send it.
we'll give you
My staff
donation.
came on. We feed the homeless and we do get donations from
That's
certain
awesome.
people or different people. So that's no shame in that.
Awesome.
I
So
mean,
Eagle Life would love
everybody
to
gets
bless you with
donations. I wait.
Eagle Life would love to
Wait,
bless your
okay, so
ministry to
here's
feed
what
homeless.
Kim is talking about. So Kim said in December, she said donate $5 or more
please
Yes.
share this
That
flyer. I really want, I can't read the rest, but right before that is where she was
she
talking to
sent me
Portia, telling her to
in
get out the inbox.
November.
Right.
Correct, but I also sent your personal phone. I looked up in my inbox and you
I
had
don't
put your
have
number
no
there.
missed calls from you, Kimberly Brown. Not
Okay, do
one.
you have the same number from last year?
I had the same number for the past 6 years.
Okay, well, I called you and I text you and I asked you to
I ain't
get,
got
I
no
tell you
text
what.
Baby
messages
girl
from
got two
you.
numbers.
I ain't got no phone
Okay,
calls
no
from you.
problem. No problem.
Baby girl
No
got two
problem. We can
numbers.
say it's an error.
Baby girl got
But
I
let
two
ain't
me
got
ask you
phones.
this question.
Okay.
Did you say anything?
Baby girl got
She
two
said she
phones.
got 2 phone numbers.
she don't
Okay.
got my new number. She only got the old one. I don't get that number to everybody.
Okay, no problem. Well, we can say that that's an oversight overlook. But let me ask you this.
Didn't
Did you
happen.
say something to
That's a
your
lie.
husband in
That's what you
November?
saying.
Oh my God.
Portia, did you say anything to your husband in November when he came in my inbox or when he came on my page?
Rashid, what did I say to you? No, matter of fact, what did you say to me?
Somebody tell
You told me not to respond because I
somebody
was
Kim
finna
told me
let
I was in
live
her
spin.
inbox. I need to stay out of her inbox. Kim told me I need to stay out of her inbox.
Exactly. And
As like
then
if I was
you
trying to
told
talk to
me
her.
not to say nothing. You because I was ready to go in. And you like don't even respond.
Portia, the reason why I
Right.
wrote what I wrote because what your husband was
Kimberly
doing
Brown, I
on the
never
front
tried to talk to you,
page.
Kimberly Brown. I never tried to holler at you, Kimberly
Ain't
Brown.
I
never
didn't
Now,
say
only
you
you
thing
ain't
I
never
did
did.
even
say,
hype.
That's
First
not
of
what
hold on,
all.
I'm
but you
saying
trying
to
to make it
you.
seem like I tried to
But that's what you
holler at
tried
you.
to do
And the
No,
only
anyway.
thing
no.
I did
Yes,
What I,
you
say
did.
while you
Yes,
were
you did.
cussing, while you was cussing on your live feed, I just put Colossians 3:8.
and I asked you to stay off my page. Did you do
Right,
it? Did
but at
you
the end of the
do it?
day, this Facebook
No, not no end
blocked
of the
me.
day. Did you do
While you're in
it?
the middle of your cussing, while you
Did
was in the
you
middle of
do
your
it?
cussing, I put Colossians
See?
3:8.
Did you do it? Did you
I
do it?
put Colossians 3
Did you
and
do
8.
it? Did you
And
do it?
I guess that
But
offended
did
you.
you do it?
You was trying to
That's
justify
when
your
you
cussing.
said something
You was
about
trying to justify
Demario.
cussing. A
Oh
pastor
my
is
What?
going to
God.
just. I'm gonna let you finish.
Dude. Come on, Rashid.
You
Come
said
on now. Come
wait
on.
now,
When
because
you
you just
said
mixed two
Portia, when
situations.
he came on
Hey,
my
can
inbox,
somebody read
when I
Colossians
told him
3
to
and
stay
8
at my
for me,
inbox,
please?
wait a minute. Hold on. Never did I say you tried to talk to me, dude. No,
I
no,
was
no, no, no,
never in
no.
your
I
inbox. I
never
was on
said
your page
that.
today.
What I said was, excuse me, sir. What I said was, is that you kept on coming on my page and
I
saying
was
some
never in her
derogatory
inbox. I was on her
things.
page, but she made it seem
You
like I was
kept
in her
on
inbox.
saying derogatory things. That's
Man,
when you had
Colossians 3
something
and
to
8, a
say
scripture is
about
derogatory.
Demario.
Man,
Scripture
lady.
is not
Hey,
derogatory. What are
be
you
healed
talking
right
about?
now in the Jesus
You
name.
didn't
Be
say nothing
healed in
about
Jesus'
gays.
name. Be
You
healed in
didn't
Jesus'
say no
name, Kimberly Brown.
faggot. Come
I
on,
ain't say nothing. We
dude.
were talking about cussing.
Okay,
We were talking
excuse
about
me.
cussing.
Did you not try to damn me by saying I'm a pastor and I should not be with the alphabet community and you put first Corinthians something on there. Dude, you were trying to straighten me on
Oh,
three
because
different
All right. So at the
occasions.
end of the
oh,
day,
you feel like he can't straighten you. Got it.
at the
That's
end of
No,
the
what.
no,
day,
no, 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 no.
at the end of
Portia,
the day,
Got it.
what I was talking about, what
Understand.
I was talking about
hey,
was
Forces,
about
that
homosexuality.
lady, they're going
I
through it,
said
Forces.
it's wrong for the church to shoot at the old gay community. It is wrong. It is wrong to call somebody a faggot. It is wrong to call somebody, oh, these homos. Is that all the church can recognize? Can you recognize a lying demon? Can you recognize a
Talking to
roguish
one
demon?
right now.
Can you recognize a murdering demon? Why do the church stay on homosexuals and they're the most loyal than any other community?
I'm loyal.
But we
But I cheat
sit
on my wife.
there and we talk down on them.
I got kicked out of church, Kim. I got kicked out of church for cheating on my wife, Kim. So make it make sense, Kim. I don't have a problem with gay people, Kim. Now
Okay,
make it
then I
make
tell you
sense. I
what.
was
I
kicked out
tell
of
I tell you
church.
what. I
I
tell
was
you
kicked out
what.
of church.
I tell you what. You sound like a white person that
Y'all
calls a
ain't
black
support me,
person
Kim. Why you ain't support me?
you people this and you
Why
people
you ain't
that,
stand
and
up
you
for me, Kim?
nigger. Okay, guess what?
Kim,
Guess what?
why you
When a
why
white
you ain't
person
stand
can
up for
say
me,
you
Kim?
people, when a white person can say you
Kim, why
people,
you ain't stand up for me?
don't say alphabet community. It is a community that is great in love and a great is in hope. Don't sit there. Don't sit there and say alphabet letter. They got a name. They got a name. It's sir and ma'am.
I can say what I want to say.
We don't separate nothing. Well, you wrong then.
It's a bunch of
That's
letters.
a racial slur. That's a racial slur to the gay
and I'm gonna say
community.
alphabet.
You know what?
Hey,
That's
hey,
you.
Hey,
That's
hey,
you.
Hey, hey,
That's you.
It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff that I can say is racial. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. And for you to sit and support,
but
you can't support me. Where you was at?
I didn't say I couldn't support you. I don't even know where you are. I don't even know where you are. I don't know where you are.
That's good.
So don't tell me why can I support you, Rashid. It's like this. It's like this, sir. The same thing. Let me say this. You and listen. When I ask you, sir, when I ask you, let me tell you what Apostle Andre did that y'all don't know about. Let me tell you, and you can call Cepeda on this one. Right before the last service that I had with Apostle Andre that you guys were in, he had just prophesied and said, leave those people alone. I'm like, what people? Right in front of the whole church. And y'all walked in just as he was finishing. He said they're two-faced. They're two-faced and they're backstabbers. Leave them alone. So let me say this. I haven't messaged you. I haven't talked to you since then. It was a shocking that Portia sent my video. It was a shocking that Portia. It was a shocking that Portia. It was a shocking that Portia had sent my video to Larry Reed. And then when I checked my messages, she simply told me, Pastor Kim, I'm sending your video over to Larry Reed. I said, oh, okay. I did not know who Larry Reed was. But guess what? Guess what? This right here, this makes no sense. But I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to be a bigger person. Rashid, I'm going to be a bigger person. Let me say this. Anything that you let me say this. Let me say this.
Yeah, the one who just at our TV studio. The one that was just in our
let me say this.
And I'm
Rashid, I'm going to be the bigger person. I'm going to be the bigger person. And I'm going to tell you this much. If my cursing on that video of Kirk Franklin bothered you, then I godly apologize. I have nothing against you. I have nothing against Portia. But I am going to say this. I am going to say this. You said on the Facebook 30, 40 minutes ago that I don't have nothing. Sir, I am sitting in a $1.7 million church. You say I don't have nothing? I am sitting my fat behind in a $1,500 condo a month. I'm sitting in with 2 cars. I have health. I have my great health, and I'm in peace. So you say I don't have nothing? Oh, baby, I got a 5-carat diamond ring sitting on my finger. So you say I don't have anything? Sir, I bless you in the name of the Lord. But look, don't deal with me like that. Don't deal with me.
Awesome.
No, you get your mind right, sir. Get your mind right. You know what? You're right. You're right, Rashid. You are so right. Yes. Well, then be straight and stop trying to fight everybody. You're an example now. You're talking about my life. Let's deal with yours. But on the flip note, I'm done. Demario, I'm done. I done said what I had to say.
Yeah, thank you. I was very direct in what I had to say and who I was trying to fight, man. I ain't trying to fight everybody. Don't be putting words in my mouth.
I gotta go.
Kimberly Brown, then you want to sit up here and talk about Prophet Andre. Like, come on, man. Like, really, this nigga was just in my face.
I just told you what he said. That's all. In front of the whole church.
He's on speaking, tongue speaking, non-prophet. You know how many
That's why I don't mess with y'all.
You didn't know that? He's never none of these prophets.
I don't care.
Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm just clowning.
Sweetie, you have a nice day. You have a nice day.
Bye. Peace. Break him out.
All right.
So Portia and
baby girl said her voice was irritating her. I gotta go. I can't.
subject my children to that type of demonic activity, I refuse. Like I said, I know a demon when I see one. I don't play them games. I cast them. I don't entertain. I don't.
Okay, so I
Hey,
want to bring y'all on
Demario, I
because
appreciate you, bro.
so Darius and I, we had already cleared some things up earlier. That's what we did. Darius, I think his thing keep going out.
Go get my keys.
We did that. We're good. Like I said, the reason why I brought it back on was because there's a post made with things, and I'm like, okay, this is what was said. Kim had something to say. Superintendent had something to say, and I was like, okay, look, I'm gonna let y'all say y'all piece. I'm good at this point because, like I said, I already know what's going on. I'm good. So
I appreciate you,
My only.
Darius. I appreciate you for standing in the gap. Hold on, Poison.
All right.
Darius, well, no, Demario, I appreciate you, bro. I don't think you understand how powerful this what you just did is. I appreciate you trying to get all parties involved. I salute you. Your respect. I got much respect for you now, bro. You feel me? Darius, you the same thing, bro. I promise y'all, bro. I've been sitting in my car in tears because this not me, dog. You feel me? I'm trying to do the right thing, dog. I've been sitting in my car in tears because I messed up a lot of people today. I got a lot of people that look up to me, dog. A lot of people respect me. And I allowed myself to get carried away in this foolishness, man. I've been sitting here apologizing to people. I've been sitting here in tears, dog. I don't have a problem with y'all, man. I promise y'all I don't have a problem with y'all. Emerson,
Rashid,
bro, you did some foul stuff, bro, and I just pray to God, man. I just pray to God, God deals with me, bro. I see these people, man. I don't have a
yeah,
problem with nobody, man, but I'm tired, bro. I'm tired, dog.
yeah,
I'm tired, man. I'm tired, dog. I've been sitting in my god dog on car in tears. I got tears in my face now. I'm tired, bro.
yeah. Rashid, I want to say to you again, I know we all talked earlier, and I think it's important because a lot has been said. We cleared the air. And so, as far as whatever was said, I have purposed it in my mind that to just move forward. There are some things that we're not going to agree on. That's fine. I will be honest, since we all been on here on live and we've been transparent. When I saw some of the pictures, the screenshots, particularly the conversation between you and Emerson, because some other people's names came up in the discussions. I was
Right.
raising my eyebrows like, okay, yeah, this has really gotten out of hand. But we got to a place we don't totally agree on some stuff, and that's fine. But I did agree
Right.
when we got off of there. I have no issue
Right.
with you now.
And Darius, again, I apologize, Darius. Darius. I apologize from the bottom of my heart, bro. I love you, but I just want to tell you, bro. There's a lot of conversations going on, man, and
A
I'm the one
lot.
that's caught in
Yes,
the
and
middle because I'm
I
real.
said to
I'm real. That's why I
I said
always
to
say,
lady,
let's sit at the table. If everybody sat at the table, go ahead, my bad.
yes, and I said to lady guest that I am I know church. I've been in church too a long time. I know church. I know a lot of
Right.
times, things are said. I know that you all may have been privy to some conversations. Um, and I welcome those conversations. So like I said, we're all moving forward.
Amen.
You guys have
Amen.
embarked on another move of God, starting your ministry. And we
Amen.
know starting ministries ain't easy, especially in this day and time.
All right. All right. And I appreciate y'all, man. Like I don't think y'all understand the power just in trying to gather everybody together, bro. Everybody that feel
Mhm.
like they got alts against each other, man. I respect that, bro. That's what we did in the trap. You feel me? We'll bump heads in the trap. Niggas will get knocked out in the trap. And by the end of the night, we back at the liquor store drinking and trapping together, man. I respect that, man. Not saying that that's how it's supposed to be, but we can own up. We can own everything and still be what we need to be for God, man.
Mhm.
So Demario,
Agreed.
Darius, I love y'all, bro. Portia, I love you, Portia.
I know.
I apologize
Listen.
for putting you and bringing
that's
you
your wife.
into
I
this.
hope you love her.
I
You know
apologize,
what?
Portia. I apologize.
One thing I can say, you got a true ride or die. You got a true ride or die right there in Lady
No,
Guest.
I know that. I know that.
And
Baby,
you
she
got
I
people
rocks
who
know
with
that.
you.
mad about it. Cause
I know that.
one thing about me, I might be the one to say something about them, but you better not say nothing. That's
Mm-hmm.
me. I feel
I know
like
I got a rider.
I ride for Rashid because Rashid ride for me. Like we done been through hell and high water, like on some real. And I know if I don't know nothing else, I know he got my back. I know that without a shadow of a doubt. So I ain't got no choice but to ride for who riding for me. That's just me.
Mm-hmm.
And if y'all don't mind, who paid? Demario, this your page, bro. If you don't mind, just 30-second prayer. Just close out with a 30-second prayer, bro.
Okay.
He don't
If
want to
not, I
pray
do
right
it. If you
now.
don't, I mean, I just said this your page.
I'm gonna have all this
Oh, Jives
concentrated.
can pray.
All right,
He don't
all
want to
right.
pray right now.
Come
No,
on and pray, Jives.
can
Yeah.
I say one thing real quick?
No, but
Go
Buddha,
ahead.
we just close out with a prayer, bro. We just close out with a prayer,
I just
man. Like,
I just want to say
yeah, we just
one.
close out with a prayer. It's
What you want to say, Portia?
go
I
ahead.
just want to say that I again, this ain't who I am. I don't do that whole popping stuff like that. That ain't me.
Yeah, because
God,
Mama, you came in them comments, you was like, I
Amen.
tried to be. I was like,
I
what the?
because I did, Demario. I did. Me inboxing you was like, hey, you know what? Some of your information is not right. You know, that was me trying to be civil. Come because I believe in going directly to that person. And that's what I tried to do. I tried to go directly to you
I
instead of the
appreciate
whole Facebook thing. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes here's what I know. We a lot of times will make something bigger than what it really is because of a lack of an understanding. And I felt like me coming directly to you would have helped you get an understanding of what was really going on as opposed to the dialogue that was happening. And I was like, this nigga done called me out my name. This nigga done called me fat and everything else. I said, Lord, I'm just trying to get some understanding here to try to bring some
I'm gonna tell
clarity
you
to
why,
it.
Portia. And I mean, I apologize for that. I'm saying that I apologize. Because what I deal with a lot of men who do a lot of foolishness, and then their wives come behind them and back it up. So, like I had already told Rashid, when I see a bunch of stuff out here, and hold on, when I see a bunch of stuff out here, okay, it's gone. When I see a bunch of things out here, and then it's like I ain't even addressed it. And then when I finally address it, then here comes somebody trying to backpedal. Rashid, just let me say this. Don't say nothing. I'm
Go
not
ahead,
saying
bro.
about you. So this
Cut
is
the
the
mic
reason
off.
why I
Go
do,
ahead.
because I just be sitting here looking at everything and I'm like, I ain't saying nothing. When you popped on, I was like, oh, okay. Easy for when I say this. I was like, oh, this motherfucking bitch want to come up here and want to defend her motherfucking man. She know he out here goddamn lying and shit. So when I say that, it's not because like I'm already making, well, yeah, I am already making my assumptions, but it's because this is a pattern of what people do. So, like I said, I apologize. You said what you said. And it is, like I said, we
You good?
cool.
And I messed up, man. I should have never stepped out on my wife. I should have never stepped out on my wife. I knew better. You feel me? Even in the process, I knew I was doing wrong. I knew I was doing dirt. That's why I thank God for my wife. She forgave me. Is it easy? No, it's not easy right now. It's still not easy for us. We're still striving every day. We still have to pray. We still need the Holy Ghost. It's not easy. It's not easy. I didn't cheat on my wife one time, two times. I kept getting caught. It's like I went to Atlanta and got exposed in Atlanta. I was good down here, but when I got to Atlanta, it's like, oh my God, her prophet side came in. She found that. She tapped into my phones and tapped into my Facebook pages. So again, bro, I apologize, man. We can end with a prayer. That's why I said if you want to pray, go ahead and pray. We can end
Oh,
this with a prayer. Bro, I
and
ain't
I
got
just
no
want to
issues
say,
with y'all, man. Like for real.
I just want to
I
say,
love y'all, man.
it was one thing that Kimberly Brown said. We didn't run to Atlanta because of the whole cheating thing. That wasn't our reason for leaving. That's not why we left this area. Yeah, we were done wrong by multiple people in ministry. Some she was aware of because we talked to her about it. But that's not the reason we left. My husband
Right.
received a job playing for one of the most, it's an older black church in the AUC. That church, I ain't gonna say recruited him, but that's why we ended up moving. And then I ended up getting a heck of a job up there. And we received an opportunity for our children to be in a better area. We didn't want them being raised in an area where we were in because it was not that great at the time. It's improved
The
over the
school was
past
an
five,
F
six
school.
years. Right.
It was an
But
F
where we
school.
went, it was a better opportunity for our entire family. Had nothing to do with him cheating, because if that was the case, it wouldn't happen when we got to Atlanta. That wasn't the reason. We embarked on a journey because God blessed us with some funds, and he, like I said, he had a great job up there. Matter of fact, we're still cool with these people that were there, at this church, and I had a great job. God blessed me with a job to make $10,000 more a year than I was making here. So we jumped at it and we left and went.
And we got a TV show.
Right.
And we was able to release our first single. We tried to release
God
my
opened
wife's
doors for
first
us
single
in that
down here
moment.
in St. Pete and couldn't do it.
Right.
We went to Atlanta. She was able to do her first single. She got professional, well-known celebrity
Yeah.
people singing in her background on her first
Yeah.
single.
Yeah.
And we was able to get a TV show.
I
We
was able
host
to
our
write
own
for
TV
a
show up in Atlanta,
magazine
Georgia
and
right now.
everything.
We have all
Like God
type
did
of gospel
a lot
artists
of
on that TV
stuff.
show.
God opened a lot of doors for us. A
We've
lot of
been
things
back here
happened
for a
for us.
year. I turned
Don't even
40. I turned 40 in December. 5 months later, I was able to birth out of church. So I truly thank God for what God is doing for us. And then just this week, what God did for Eagle Life just this week. Just
right.
this week. So
Right.
matter of fact, today Thursday. What is it? What's today? Wednesday or Tuesday, Poison?
Today is
Tuesday.
Thursday.
When I met with the pastor.
Oh, it was Tuesday. It was Tuesday.
Yeah. Like God just blessed our ministry tremendously.
Right.
And this is what I get jammed up in on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
And I admit it's my fault. It's my fault. I apologize for making those posts. I apologize for tagging Emerson. Matter of fact, having conversation with Emerson.
You didn't even tag him. He
You
commented
feel
on
me?
your post.
Yeah, but either way, I should have never indulged in the other part. You know, he was asking me
Yeah.
to send him the video and all that. Like, I should have never did all that, man. So, Demario, I apologize. Kimberly Brown, you on here? I think Kim. Hey, I love you. I apologize, man. Please forgive me. Let's try to reconcile our relationship. I truly believe that God is trying to do something in all of our lives. You feel me? I don't want to have no fault with nobody. I truly believe what God's trying to do in my life personally. I don't have time for the extra drama. I left all that alone when I left the streets. I tell people all the time, man, ain't gonna be this much drama in the streets. It's like I turned to church, and this is where all the drama come from. And like I said, I don't have a problem with those people. I just have a problem with certain leaders. Certain leaders. Kimberly Brown, I served almost every leader in the Bay Area, man. I served a lot of leaders in the Bay Area, and you know how them same people you talked about, them same people you know how they operate. So that's why I was like, oh, get them, because you know how a lot of them operate. A lot of them did me and my wife dirty, and that's why I always say, y'all go look at my Facebook posts. I always say, if everybody could sit down at the table, I guarantee you the conversation would change. I guarantee you the conversation would change if everybody could sit down at the table. And that's what pastors is all, because I don't talk about people like that. I might talk about an agenda. I might talk about an agenda, but I don't specifically talk about people. I always talk about agendas. That's how God gave it to me. And when you talk about agenda, whoever's trying to defend that agenda, guess what? Their heart just has been exposed. But I never personally talk about people because I know how it is to be outcast. I know how it is to be rejected. I know how it is to be, I know how it is. It doesn't feel good. So Kim, I apologize. I guess you're the apostle on this feed right now. So Demario, if you don't mind, if she lead us in the closing prayer,
Say
if you
what
don't
now?
want to do it,
No, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, and then we're
can she
gonna
lead
end
us in
for
the
real.
closing prayer?
I'm gonna
Rashid,
end with.
Okay.
Portia,
Mm-hmm.
Portia, can you
I'm
hear
here.
me?
I can.
My phone is kind of distorted a little bit. I had to take it off the car phone. But Rashid and Portia, I know that I apologize to you on a total different level. The level is, I didn't know that you remembered everything that I had told you
I remember it
prior
all.
to September the 30th of 2020.
Mhm.
That's the day that that person that you used to know, she's dead. This is the person now that I'm not going to let nobody hurt my family. Um, I just found out that me and Demario was related. I didn't even know that, but when you come for my family, you come for me. So, the same attitude that we have as women, Portia, that if somebody come for your kids, you're going to protect. All
Mhm.
I need, and I've been embarrassed. I walked around preachers after they brutally raped my daughter. I walked around people smiling in my face, laughing
Okay.
at me behind my back. But I know I reached out to you. I don't have your number. Me and you and your husband still need to talk because I'm not going to put a band-aid on it. And that band-aid gets slapped off because sorry, some things really crucially, hurtfully came out. So, for whatever I said
It
to
was a
hurt you,
lot.
that
It
was
was
not
a
my
lot.
intention,
It was a lot.
ma'am.
It was a lot. It was a lot
Yeah,
that was said. And it's not
right.
Well,
necessarily that it was said
Portia,
to
we
me.
can go pull up.
No, I'm just saying it
Well,
wasn't
I don't want you to
necessarily
pull
said
up.
directly to
Yeah.
No, not like that.
not
No, not
like
like
that.
that. No, I'm just saying we
I
can
want
come
you to
over there.
come to me. Let's go out
No,
to
we can come
eat.
holler at you.
Girl, I like to eat. That's why
No,
I'm
that's what I'm
sad.
talking about. No, that's what I'm talking about. That's the pull up I'm talking about.
Definitely. Look, we ain't dropping locations no more, okay? God
No,
didn't
no,
put
that's
that
pull
out
up.
Listen,
there.
No, I
listen.
wasn't talking about
Let
that
me
type of pull up.
address
I'm talking
something.
about the pull up
But I
where
do,
we
Portia.
can go out
I
to eat.
do. Wait a minute, Rashid. I do want to extend the olive branch to you, Portia, because it saddens me that we Black women can't get along. It saddens me, and I don't want to be. I don't want to hurt nobody with the word from my mouth. I don't, but I end up doing it. And so let you and I and your husband, let's sit down and break bread. Okay. I'll pay for it. I'll pay for it
I'm out there.
to bring y'all. And that's not bragging. I just want to sit down and let's eat. Let's really enjoy because we can help each other in ministry. I know, I'm not a one man's island, you know, but I felt Rashid when he began to
I'm
cry
for it.
because I know how I felt last year. I lost 12 people over that cussing on Facebook like that. So for him to cry, and he's just beginning to get into ministry, people don't realize that pastoring is not nothing nice. And you bleed while you lead. So I commend the both of you, but I'm asking if you could please forgive me of the nasty things I said. I didn't mean to hurt you. I meant to say them, but I didn't mean it to hurt you. I did not mean it to hurt you like that.
That's
Um,
understood.
I don't want to hurt nobody unto tears. Rashid, God knows, Pastor Rashid, I really apologize to you, to the man and to the man of God that you are. No matter what we go through, we're gonna go through this because we still got some booty in us. Okay, okay. 1 minute we'll love and 1 minute we'll
Amen.
fight.
Amen.
Okay, now Kim, I'm trying to get off
And
here.
every now and then I still say ass.
Kim,
I still say ass.
I
Yeah,
Kim.
only use the words in the Bible. If
I
it's in
We
the
was
still
trying
Bible,
to get
it's
over
cuss
here,
words.
Kim. Listen,
I only use the words in the
I'm
Bible.
glad that
say
everybody has gotten, and I'm serious, y'all, because if I see some more fighting between three of y'all or anybody else, I promise to cuss y'all the fuck out. Period. Now I
Demario, go
gotta
look
go
at
did,
put.
my
did
page. Like, seriously,
you
go
just
look
tell
at my
me
page.
about
I
cussing and you
don't have
cussing?
I know
nothing.
that just came out. I'm sorry.
Like, for real,
Hey,
go look at
Demario,
my
lift
page.
your hands,
You
man.
going to
Demario,
I
lift
hell.
don't, I
your
don't
hands,
have
dog.
none of that on my page. Like, for real.
Lift
My
your hands,
Demario,
page,
you going to
Demario.
hell.
my page is
Well, I'm gonna
promoting
meet you there.
ministry. I don't have none of that on my page. Like, nothing. I'm telling y'all, I don't do. I know Portia, and I know Portia be ready to snap. So I try not to indulge in that type of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't.
And
Okay,
I've been
so
always told to
So
keep
so
now
when
veil,
I
I'm
get
man.
off
go
of
ahead and
here,
I've been
say,
always
Portia,
told to keep veil, man.
Portia,
no, Kim,
when I is it
Kim,
okay
y'all
that
can
I
have this
inbox you my
conversation.
number
Oh,
and you
no,
call me?
you inbox her your number because we finna end.
Huh?
We finna end
Huh?
Kim. We
All right,
finna
we're praying
end
into
That's what
Mario.
Kim.
I said.
Pray, Mario.
Listen, okay, so
Pray.
again,
Josh, pray.
um,
Don't
okay,
leave y'all
well,
without
y'all
praying,
listen.
Josh.
I'm glad that everybody got a chance to do this because at least it shows some humility. I appreciate that. So, anyways, so that we just everybody just stay together, whatever. Father, we do thank you. We appreciate you for this time and this moment
Yes,
of
God.
reconciliation and the beef, so that everybody can be able to say the things that they said, and people even in the social media world may not understand, but this is how people do. Lord, we fuss and fight until we get to the point part of where we need to get to. But anyways, Lord, we thank you. We appreciate you. We ask that you keep us in the same place so that we can be able to work out our own salvations and be able to help each other to be better. And whatever friendships that were, if there need to be a friendship again, we thank you that you can reconcile it. If not, help us to move forward. We ask that you bind the enemy on every hand. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right, I love
Amen.
y'all.
Hey, bring me
Love
to
you
one of y'all
too.
podcasts. Bring me to a podcast, Mario. I don't want it to be about that, but bring me to a podcast.
Bye.
All
All
right?
right, y'all. Okay.